In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a tournament bracket for Apex Legends step by step. For this tutorial, we're going to be using the Brackets Ninja platform. In my opinion, it is by far the best bracket maker on the internet. It not only allows you to create the exact type of bracket that you want, but it's also very easy to set up and completely free. So the first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Brackets Ninja website. Once you click to the link, this is the page they're going to see. From here, I want you to go to the top right hand corner of the screen, which is where you will see this try for free button. Click on that and then you'll be taken to the back end of the Brackets Ninja platform. This is the first screen that you're going to see, which is where we need to decide what type of bracket we want to create. So you have a single elimination bracket, you have a double elimination bracket, you have March Madness, round robin, group stage, as well as a custom option, just in case you want to make a slightly different type of tournament bracket. In my particular case, I'm going to go for a single elimination bracket, and on the right hand side here, you will get a little overview of what the selected bracket is, as well as a preview image just to show you what your bracket could look like once you're done setting it up. Next up, you need to decide what type of bracket you want to create. So in my particular case, I want to create a bracket that I can update as the tournament progresses manually. However, it can also enable voting and predictions. So if you want people to be able to vote and predict the outcome of the tournament rather than just use a bracket to stay up to date with the progress of the tournament, then I'm recommending to take advantage of these options right here. In my case though, since I'm going to be the one that is going to update the bracket manually, I'm going to disable these. Then go ahead and click on create tournament right here. And then you'll be taken to this page, which is where you can start customizing your Apex Legends tournament bracket to your liking. So the first thing you want to do here is go ahead and add all the participants that are going to be taking part in the tournament. By default, you have 4 participants. In my particular case, I want to have 8 participants. So I'm going to go ahead and click on add participant right here and add them all manually. If you have a large number of players that you want to add and you don't want to do this manually, go ahead and click on this button right here on the top and then add them in bulk. As you can see, I have 8 participants across 4 matchups, and the next step now is to add information for every single participant. So if you just click on the drop down icon here for participant 1 as an example, you'll see this field open up. This is where you can change the name, ranking, thumbnail, which is the image that's going to go on the left hand side of the name right here in the bracket. You can also provide the email address, website, a video URL, as well as a description if that's relevant. Once you're done with adding all the participant information on the left hand side here, the next step is to start designing the bracket to your liking. So on the left hand side of the screen, you will see the look and feel option right here, which is option number 3. Click on that and then you'll automatically be taken to the basics tab, which allows you to change the font, layout, dimensions, and the skin of the bracket. In my case, I'm only going to go ahead and change the skin here from this white and gray to this green. I think it looks pretty nice and clean. I'm also actually going to change the dimensions of the score bracket right here, because some tournaments, as an example, can get up to 3 digits. So as you can see in this little box here, there's no way it can fit 3 numbers. So what I want to do is go to score size here and then change this from 35 pixels to 60 as an example. And then as you can see, the score box gets a little bit bigger. The same goes for the game size as well if you want to change that. Once you're done with customizing the font, layout, dimensions, and the skin of the bracket, you want to go to the advanced tab right here on the top, which will take you to the page where you can customize the color of every element that you can possibly have on your bracket. So for example, if you want to change the color of the participant names right here, you want to go down to bracket, and then option number 2 is for participants. Click on this color block, which is white in this case, and then change the color to whatever you want. And as you can see, it automatically updates. The same goes for all the other elements right here. If you go down a little bit here, you will also find the background settings. This is where you will find the transparent option, image behavior, as well as a custom image if you want to have as a background here. Alternatively, you can also take advantage of the background images that are pre-uploaded right here. There's a bunch of different ones that you can take advantage of, and if you don't want to use any of these, you can also go for any of the background patterns on the bottom here. In my case, I actually quite like the look of this one because it's a bit of a darker green, which I think is more suitable. I'm also done with customizing the background settings and the color of the elements. On the right hand side here on the top, you will see the custom tab. This is where you can customize every element to your exact requirements. I'm not going to go for every single one because there's a lot of different things that you can take advantage of here to really create the exact type of bracket that you want. So I definitely recommend you to spend some time here and figure all the different options out and really make the bracket that you're looking for. Once you're done with customizing the actual design of the bracket, you want to go down from look and feel to settings. This is where you can change the bracket type, the main title, which is this title right here. You can upload a banner image. You can also add a description and the rules and terms of the tournament. And if you go down from here, you also find the feature settings. So for example, if you have a 3rd place match in your tournament, simply enable this box right here and then you add a 3rd place bracket right here. You can also add a prizes tab. So if you have a prize pool for the tournament, this is where people can come and take a look at who's won what and so forth. In my particular case, I'm going to disable both of these because they're not relevant for me. If you don't know what any of these features do, take advantage of these information icons right next to each feature here, and then it will give you a brief overview of the feature. If you go down even further, you will find the visibility settings. So this is where you can hide and show certain elements in the bracket. So for example, if you want to hide the bracket title, which is this title right here on the top, simply disable this button and then the bracket title will automatically be removed. But yeah, as you can see, there's a ton of customizations that you can take advantage of to create the exact type of Apex Legends tournament bracket that you want. Once you're done with setting up the bracket, what you want to do is go ahead and click on Save Changes in the top right corner of the screen, and that will prompt you to sign up for the Brackets Ninja platform. You can either sign up using your Google, GitHub or Webflow account. Alternatively, you can also take advantage of the traditional route, which is where you enter your email address, full name and then password, and then click on sign up right here. In my case, I'm going to sign up with Google. Then you'll be told to check your inbox, follow the steps on there, and then you'll automatically be prompted to this screen, which is where we need to assign your bracket to a project. So go ahead, click on select right here and then click on new project. In my case, I already have a project, so I'm going to go ahead and select my main project here and then click on Save Changes. Once you've done that, your bracket is ready to go. You can either copy code right here and then embed the bracket to your website, or you can copy the link right here and share it with your community. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Start Tournament in the top right hand corner of the screen right here. Now, before we start a tournament, you'll be shown this message, which is going to show you what you can and can't change once the tournament begins. So go ahead, read through this and then click on Start Tournament on the bottom here. Then your tournament will begin. Now, in my particular case, since I'm going to be the one that's going to manually update the bracket as the tournament progresses, I want to go to the matches section right here on the left hand side of the screen, and let's just suppose that we have the final outcome of match number 1 between Terry Jones and Billy David. You want to go to match 1 here and then click on the drop down button, and then we want to select a winner. So in my particular tournament, Terry Jones was the winner here, so I'm going to click on select winner and then click on Terry Jones. As you can see, the name gets highlighted, Billy David gets crossed out, and then Terry Jones gets moved on to the next stage of the tournament. Here you can also set the score 5-2 for Terry Jones. You can also set the date, time, location / venue of the tournament, and you can also provide a game overview if that's relevant. Of course, don't forget to click on Save Changes once you've updated the bracket. Now, despite the fact that a large majority of features and functionalities the Brackets Ninja offer are completely free, there are some that require a premium plan. So I want to quickly show you the premium plans and what each of them have to offer. So click on free right here on the top, and then you automatically be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and here are the 4 available plans that we have. By default, you'll be assigned to the free plan, which allows you to have up to 300 monthly page views. It does not allow for votes or predictions. It allows you to create just one bracket for up to 8 teams or players per bracket. So naturally, if your Apex Legends tournament has 9 or more participants, you have to go at least for the basic plan, which allows you to get unlimited monthly page views, up to 500 votes, up to 30 predictions, up to 10 brackets for up to 32 teams or players per bracket. And then of course you have the pro and the business plans, which are a lot more comprehensive. If you plan to use the Brackets Ninja software throughout the year, I would definitely recommend to subscribe to any of these premium plans annually, because you get to save up to 48%, which is quite a big saving. And before you make your decision, I would also recommend you to go down on this page a little bit, which is where you can find all the plans and the features and functionalities head to head. And that's about it. That's how to make a tournament bracket for Apex Legends. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.